In this video, I'm gonna teach you how to do a Kip-Up. When I was a kid, me and my friends, we used to get on the ground and practice and put pillows underneath of us. So I'm gonna show you a couple of ways that you can nail this Kip-Up today. Okay, I know I said today, but it might take you some practice to get this down. So let's get started. Some of you might already be able to almost do a Kip-Up, and what I've learned is that you absolutely, like first step, you need to work on being able to get your back off the ground. So some people will roll back and then they try to get up to their feet, and there is no jump, there is no push, and their lower back isn't coming up. What you're gonna wanna do to begin with is to make sure at a minimum you are getting your back off. Watch, so you go back and like you gotta kick and push in such a way that your back is coming up off the ground. That didn't feel amazing, and it won't feel good to you. If you're at home on hardwood floor or even carpet, you might wanna put some pillows underneath of you, but you gotta make sure that your lower back is coming up. If you're doing that, if your back is coming off the ground, then you are on the right track. Until then, you're kind of rolling back and then rocking up. So here's how you gotta make this happen. There's a couple of ways you can do a Kip-Up. Number one, you can use your hands on the ground. I've found that that's the easiest way. Some people can push on their knees, and for some people that's easier. I don't like that. And then some people can do it without hands, and those people are quite talented, and I'm not one of them. And so I'm gonna teach you how to do this the easy way, pushing with your hands. So here we go. So you gotta roll back. Now, how far do you roll back? You gotta roll back to your shoulders, and you kind of pause at the top, and then as you are coming back is when you actually start doing the move. So you're gonna roll back to your shoulders, you're gonna pause there, and as you start rolling back, that's when you do the Kip-Up. Your hands, they can start like this, and then as you go back, just allow them to naturally go back. So it's kind of like they would be in the position for a back bend. So your hands go on the ground right beside your head and your shoulders. So you roll back, hands on the ground this way. Then when do you actually jump? When do you kick? So you are gonna push with your hands, and you're going to arch your back, and your feet make like a rainbow. So anytime I teach this, I like three things. Number one, you gotta push with your hands really hard. Number two, you have to kick with your feet, not just forward, not just up, but it's kind of like you kick up and out. And then number three, you have to arch your back so that your back comes off the ground. So those three things. So I'll kind of show it and demonstrate it to you. You roll back, and then you come up. Now the problem that some people have is that they kick too late or too soon. And so if you kick too soon, what ends up happening is you roll back and then you try to kick from there, and it's too hard to come. Your momentum isn't going back this way. Some people roll back and then they start rolling and then they kick, and that isn't correct as well. So you gotta roll back, pause, and then within a second or so that you're coming back, that's when you kick your feet, you push with your hands, and then you arch your back. So you roll back, and you kick and arch and push, and in a perfect world, you come back up to your feet. Once again, you wanna make sure that you're doing this in a way when you're practicing that at least your lower back is coming up off the ground. That's why I like, if you're gonna be here at Super Kicks, you can use the mats. If you're at home, put some pillows or get some pads or something that can go underneath your back to help you practice. But one more time. So what are we gonna do? You get back to your shoulders, you pause, and then as you start the momentum back towards this position, you push with your hands, kick with your feet, and then arch your back. So all together, roll, hold, and then push, and hopefully you pop up just like that. All right, now, for me, I need to stretch quite a bit to make sure that that happens. You probably do too, but we do have some instructors who can probably do it effortlessly. Master Solomon, can you do a Kip-Up?